Welcome to the channel. Today on the Maple Gunner, I'll be reviewing the Mossberg 500 SPX Tactical. Keep watching because partway through the review, I'll be showing a 12 gauge penetration test. Now to get all the disclaimers out of the way. I have no relationship with Mossberg. I paid for this shotgun myself, along with all the ammunition I used in this review. Also, I am not a firearms expert. There are many people out there who have far more knowledge of firearms than myself. Even though I have a military background, I was not a high-speed ninja. However, I do like LARPing at the range making these videos. Next, I'm going to clear the shotgun just to ensure it's not loaded. With that done, let's get started. The Mossberg 500 SPX Tactical is a pump action 12 gauge shotgun that is chambered for 2 3/4 to 3 inch shotgun shells. The barrel has a length of 18.5 inches and is blued with a matte finish. The front sight is a red fiber optic, and in all but dark conditions, it provides a better aiming point than most iron sights. The barrel is also ported just behind the front sight, and these ports divert gases prior to the departure of the projectile leaving the barrel. And the porting's on the top, so these gases come out the top, and what they do is they push down on the barrel, and that helps mitigate recoil. The magazine tube holds up to 5 3-inch shotgun shells, and with 5 in the magazine tube, 1 in chamber, that gives you a total of 6. The fore end is ribbed with a nylon strap attached to it so that your hand doesn't slip. It also has dual action bars, and these are connected to the foregrip and go back into the receiver to the bolt. Now the dual action bars prevent any twisting or binding while working the action, especially under extreme conditions. That being said, there are many shotguns out there that only have 1 action bar and they work just fine. What I've found in my research, it seems to be a debatable topic amongst shotgun owners. So go with what you prefer. Personally, I prefer dual action bars. I believe it makes the shotgun more robust and reliable, especially under heavy use. By pulling back on the fore end, you open the action and inject the spent shotgun shell, and by pushing forward on the fore end, you load the next shotgun shell into battery and also close the action. To load the shotgun magazine tube with the action closed, you feed each shotgun shell into the tube. It's a little plunger in there that's under tension with a spring. Time for a little break from the review. I'm going to do a 12 gauge shotgun penetration test. Today I'll be using 4-liter jugs of water that I have food dye in, and we're going to shoot 3 different types of shot shells. We're going to start with a target load, double-aught buckshot, then a 1-ounce slug. But before we get to the shotgun, I'm going to shoot the first one with 9mm, just to give you an idea of the difference between a pistol and a 12 gauge. And the 9mm I'll be using today is my Sig Sauer P320 M17. So let's get started. As you can see, the 9mm is very capable of penetrating a 4-liter jug of water. Let's move on to the 12 gauge. First up, we're going to be using a Federal Top Gun number 8 shot target load. As you can see, the target load is very effective at penetrating a 4-liter jug of water. Let's move on to double up buckshot. All right, next up is double up buckshot. Today I'm going to be using Challenger buckshot. Has 9 pellets in it. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, there we go. As you can tell, double up buckshot hits a lot harder than target rounds. That's why I took my over whites off, so I wouldn't get them stained. Last but not least, a 1-ounce slug. This is just Remington 1-ounce lead slug. Well, I'm not sure which was more effective, the double up buckshot or the 1-ounce slug, but the range sure is covered in lots of food dye. As you can see behind me, 12 gauge does an excellent job penetrating 4-liter jugs of water, especially the double up buckshot and the 1-ounce slug. As you can see, the red and the blue is spread out much further than the yellow and the green. The receiver is Mossberg's 500 series receiver, and it's also blued with a matte finish, and on the top is a 5-inch Picatinny rail made out of 6061 aluminum. It is both lightweight and strong, providing many mounting options. The rear sight is a ghost ring sight, which is both adjustable for windage and elevation. To adjust windage, you do so on the right side, and elevation on the top. The ghost ring sight is easy to operate and also obscures your target less than other sights, and it is also removable by twisting that knob. You can take it right off and put something else on there if you want. The trigger has a trigger pull of roughly 8 3/4 pounds. The action bar lock is located on the left side of the receiver, just behind the trigger. And the bolt has dual extractors, making it more reliable for cycling ammunition, especially with cheaper ammunition. And I've put many different types of ammunition through this shotgun, and I've had no issues cycling and having spent shotgun shells ejected. The safety selector switch is on the top back portion of the receiver. There's also a pistol grip, which provides more maneuverability and close quarter engagements. And the buttstock is adjustable with 6 different positions, giving you lots of options for length of pull. On the left side of the buttstock, there's a side saddle that'll hold 5 shotgun shells. The shotgun has an overall length of 39.5 inches, with the buttstock fully extended, and 35.5 inches when it's fully collapsed. The weight of the shotgun, without any accessories or ammunition loaded, is approximately 6 3/4 pounds, so it's quite lightweight. On my shotgun, I have added 2 QD points for my sling. The first one's right here on the front. This one's made by Magpul, and it attaches on both sides and tightens with 2 screws, connecting to the barrel and the magazine. The other one is just behind the receiver, and this one is made by GG&G. This is a very robust and durable shotgun, except for the buffer tube it comes with. This buffer tube is made out of some sort of plastic polymer, and it provides little durability. The length of pole adjustment slots on this buffer tube wear very easily, and the rear 2 slots are worn to the point. They're no longer circular, they're oval. At this point, if you fire the shotgun with the buttstock locked into the last 2 positions of the buffer tube, they're so worn right now, when you fire it, the stock will completely collapse on you. It will not stay locked in place. During filming of this video, I used the 4th locking slot from the front of the buffer tube. And I only fired 1 round of double-aught buckshot and 1 1-ounce slug. Everything else was target rounds. They produce less pressure and provide less recoil. I believe the last 2 locking slots have worn because I was mostly firing double-aught buckshot and 1-ounce slugs. That being said, I only put around 25 or 30 rounds of double-aught buckshot through it, and maybe a dozen 1-ounce slugs to get those last positions worn to that point where they fail. I contacted the closest Mossberg distributor, and they've ordered me replacement parts that are under warranty. And the warranty on the Mossberg shotgun is 10 years, which is actually really good. The buffer tube on the replacement parts is made out of aluminum, so I expect this will solve that problem. Next, the safety is located on the top rear portion of the receiver, and in order for me to activate it, I have to break my grip to do so. And for a tactical shotgun, I don't think you should have to break your grip. So I believe a push-through safety that would be just at the front of the trigger guard would be best, because I wouldn't need to break my grip to manipulate it. However, I understand in order for Mossberg to have had that push-through safety right there on the trigger guard, they would have had to create a new receiver. This would have been costly and would have drastically increased the price of this shotgun. I believe I only paid about $700 or $800 for this shotgun, so that's just fine. Lastly, I would prefer that the side saddle to be located on the left side of the receiver. Where it's at right now, I have to move my hand further back to access the shotgun shells to load it. So I prefer the side saddle to be right here. This was an easy solution. I purchased SPX shotgun cards. And this is what they look like. And they come with adhesive Velcro. So I put one piece of that Velcro right here on the left side of the receiver. And these shotgun cards easily attach on there and easily detach. While at the same time, they're on there strong enough to hold, in this case, 6 12-gauge shotgun shells. Also, these SPX shotgun cards easily fit into the AK mag pouches on my plate carrier, and those are also made by SPX. They're SPX Kiwi mag pouches, and they fit in there perfectly. Other than the major problem with the buffer tube on this shotgun, the other 2 points are a bit nitpicky and my own personal preference. This is an excellent shotgun. It's very easy to field strip and clean and requires little lubrication. It is extremely durable and reliable. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. I greatly appreciate it. Right now, the best way to help out the channel is by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I really do enjoy reading and responding to your comments as well, by the way. Thanks for watching. Get out there and get good.